Hello everyone, welcome to the last bath cocktail in my summer wedding bath cocktail series. I said I was going to do the last one as whichever one had the most votes or whichever movie I felt most inspired by. And it just so happens that I've always loved 27 Dresses and that seemed to have a lot of the votes. So I went with that one. Here's the movie case. It's always been such a fun one. It's one of those hot pink movie cases, and I always have really liked the movie poster as well. And it stars Katherine Heigl. So let's go ahead and get into the cocktail. I know you guys are probably thinking that you're seeing like Bath and Body Works stuff in here, and I think sometimes if I think a scent will go really well with the cocktail, I'm just gonna throw it in because sometimes these cocktails can get really expensive and some people like just watching that, but I also want to have some more cost-effective alternatives sometimes too. So there's plenty of Lush in here for people that like that, and there's some, affordable choices in here as well. So first we're going to start with Dragon's Egg, which is like one of my go-to bath bombs for the summertime. They describe it as like rainbow sherbet. It definitely smells like sherbet, like orange sherbet, I think. And then it has a core of gold glitter, which makes your bath water really pretty. It's a really soft bath bomb, hence it already cracking a little bit just from the store to my house. But it's one of those really nice foaming, frothing bath bombs. So that's always really nice because it's really moisturizing. I chose this as the bath bomb because I was thinking of Katherine Heigl's character Jane. And this bath bomb really gets you going. Like if you're tired or you need some energy, it's going to really help you after your bath feel energized and ready to face whatever you need to face that day. I know a lot of people don't like to take baths in the morning. And I'm not a huge morning bath time person, except sometimes in the summer I get in that mood, which is weird because I have more time in the summer. But maybe late afternoon or early evening, this would be a really good bath in the summertime since it's light so late in the evening. So it'd be nice to take this bath before you go to like a barbecue or before you go out for the night or something like that. So anyway, I think that Jane's character really has that effect on people. She's always ready to find the solution to the problem, ready to help. She's kind of obsessive compulsive. So I thought that bath bomb was perfect for her character because she's all about getting things done and being energetic, and I think that bath bomb definitely is a good representation of her. Usually I only do one bubble bar. Sometimes I throw in a second one just as another option. I saw this in my bathroom today, and it's the Timing Tart. I have it turned over because it's kind of fading really bad on the front. Recently, I moved a lot of my bath bombs, bubble bars, and melts that I use a lot into 3 really pretty glass jars in my bathroom. I thought it would be really pretty for us to look at all the time. But the sun comes up through this really big window in our bathroom, and I think it's starting to fade out my bubble bars. Mostly just my bubble bars. I've noticed a few bath bombs fading, but not really. So I think it's just whatever they use in the bubble bars, honestly. Sorry about my phone there. So I just wanted to go ahead and use this today to make sure I still get the full effects of it. It still smells lovely. Timing Tart smells like fruit punch, I think. But I am going to start trying to think about maybe another alternative for those jars, because I don't like that it's fading my Lush stuff. But anyway, I thought this would work out well though, because Jane's little sister Tess in the movie, I think her name is Malin Ackerman, that actress, she doesn't really cheat on anybody during this movie, but I think that she's not being a good girlfriend or sister at all, because she's just feeding Jane's boss in this movie. Lie after lie after lie so that he'll fall in love with her, and then they get engaged to be married. And Katherine Heigl's character has been in love with her boss for forever, so that's just even worse. So anyway, I just didn't think that, I thought this would be a good representation of her character, the little sister. Then what I had planned on using was Dorothy, and this smells like the Figs and Leaf soap. So it's fruity, but also has a little bit of earthiness to it. And this is kind of a lighter blue batch, but sometimes you get those really, really bright blue Dorothys, and they just make your water gorgeous. But the reason I chose this was because of all the childhood things that Jane's character talks about in the movie. Like, she's been thinking about weddings ever since she was little. She's been obsessed with weddings ever since she was little and helped in her cousin's wedding. And she's been thinking about, like, how she wants to wear her mom's wedding dress, and then her sister gets it and, like, tears it up and just puts one small piece in her wedding dress, and it, like, completely breaks Katherine Heigl's heart. But, anyway, I thought that would be good. And the reason I think Dorothy compares to that is because everybody thinks of Wizard of Oz, and all of us watched that when we were really little, and so a lot of us tie Wizard of Oz back to our childhood. So yeah. Also, one last thing about that is Jane's character has been reading all those wedding announcements in the Sunday paper ever since she was little. So I thought that that was a good tie-in, because eventually that's who she ends up falling in love with, is the person that's been writing those. So, okay, then for my bath melts, I have Floating Island. This is in the package because I'm going to use just 1/4 of what I already have cut up. But I thought this would be really good. This smells like sandalwood and lemon, a little bit of vanilla, I think, too. And I really thought that Floating Island would be good because that's kind of what Jane and Kevin Doyle, is his name, that writes for the New York Times. Before they found each other, they were both, you know, trying to cover up for the holes that they were having in their life and the holes in their heart with work. Like, Kevin wrote all those things for the paper to cover up the fact that he had gotten hurt by his wife that left him. And then Katherine Heigl was trying, you know, like, be a bridesmaid in every single wedding possible, and never had found anyone for herself. So anyways, I thought that would be a good addition to the cocktail. For my soap, I'm going to use Sandstone. This is like from a gift set I got the day after Christmas at the Boxing Day sale. And it's a perfect summertime soap. I haven't used it yet, so I thought I'd bust into that today. It has sand all the way through it, and very, very lemony. It'll be perfect for exfoliating and to really wake you up. And I just thought that would be good because at the end of the movie, Katherine Heigl's character Jane gets married to James Marsden's character Kevin, and they get married on the beach. So I thought that that would be a good addition because there's sand in that soap. Okay, then for my shampoo and conditioner, because I always think that Katherine Heigl has really pretty hair, I thought I would use Big Shampoo and Retread conditioner. Also, I thought Big Shampoo would be good because of that scene when Jane and Kevin are drinking at, this is what it looks like, has sea salt in it and lime. It smells just like a margarita. I thought it would be great because whenever they're drinking at that bar, I assume maybe they're having tequila, and this kind of smells like a margarita. So, and then they have that really fun scene where they're all singing Benny and the Jets. So, and then Retread is just the best conditioner from Lush. Really deep conditioner, and this together will be a great combination for really good hair. Then for my shower gel and lotion, I'm going to be using, and actually body splash, I'm going to be using Malibu Heat. And this is just reminding me of, like, there's a beach on the front, reminding me of their wedding at the end. And this is a good tropical scent, but not too tropical. It has coconut milk and pineapple and orange, and I just thought that would be a nice way to end the cocktail with that lotion. You can use that shower gel during your bath as like a liquid soap, or if you take a shower after your bath like I do sometimes, you could use that in the shower. And then the Malibu Heat Fine Fragrance Mist is really nice too, because it's a nice subtle but fruity scent to use in the summertime. It's not too heavy. And then for my candle, I have the 3-wick Coconut Lime Verbena from Bath & Body Works that's out right now at the semi-annual sale. It's the 3-wick. I wanted to show you this because you can buy it now, but I'm actually going to be burning the rest of that Coconut Lime Verbena small little 4-ounce that I burned last week for another cocktail. So I'm trying to use up that candle. I just thought it'd be a nice scent with it. So anyways, this is a very long explanation for the cocktail, but I will see you in the bath. Okay everyone, now we're in the bathroom. Just wanted to point out how pretty I mashed the bubble bars together, and it's just like really pretty, so I wanted to show you. I'm hoping that makes the bath really pretty today. We're going to start with Dragon's Egg, and I'm also going to throw in a 1/4 of Floating Island, because we're going to get a lot of moisture from Dragon's Egg. So just a little bit of Dragon's Egg. It's already having all the pretty orangish gold glitter come out. Okay, now we're going to put in all these bubbles. It's going to be a huge bubble bath today. It's going. This is a really fun one to watch. Okay, Dragon's Egg has all fizzed out, and look how awesome that looks. I thought I'd wait for it to completely fizz out, even though I usually don't, and just see what kind of design it made. It looks so pretty, especially with all the bubble bars that have risen to the top. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the jets, even though this is so pretty. Okay, so here it is. Of course, all the pretty parts are like under my table thing, but isn't that cool? That's really awesome. So I'll definitely take pictures of the water and put it on my blog, so make sure you check that out. This smells amazing, like to die for. I can't wait to take a bath today. So I hope you guys enjoyed the summer wedding series, and any cocktail requests you have, go ahead and put them down below. Thanks a lot. Have a good day, guys. Bye.